Hi, welcome to Reflection of My Healing Journey with Disa Masoko, author of Aspire to Inspire, Diary of a Healing Heart, Life Starts With You, Diary of a Changing Mindset. So today I'm going to be making a little bit of diagrams explaining how to move from your current to achieving your goal, right? And I'm going to use an example of a goal I just achieved recently, which I'm very excited about, and I'm going to share in the video. So for now, I'm going to show a white paper where I'm drawing. So yeah, so I'm going to use the goal that I had was the website. So I didn't have a website, so my goal is to have the website, right? And then in this journey of getting the website, I then encountered, I had to achieve those, I had 3 developing companies working on that. So the first company I approached didn't do the website, right? The second company I approached did have the job. And the first company I paid, the second company I paid. Then I had to work on before I got to the third company. Now, this is what happened. So I realized that in moving from where you are to achieving your goal, you will encounter an attack and you will have chaos encountered in between. So before you can get here, they're going to have an attack and chaos. So what is the attack's intention? Intention of the attack is to make you give up on your goal, right? And the intention of the chaos is to give up on your goal, right? So when you first pay people and they don't do the work, you will become angry, you'll be bitter, and you would want to do something to harm them, right? And my last video, I spoke about forgiveness and I spoke about letting go. So I had to get to a point to acknowledge the emotion invoked by the attack and the chaos, right? And calm myself down using methods. So I use journaling and I use gym to calm myself. And then I had to envision a way forward. That's when I had to then get the third developing company, right? Third developing company, right? And after I've done all of this, I had to identify the lesson plus the tool. So a tool can be in every challenge, or let me say in every attack and chaos, you're gonna get a tool. It can be learning to start gratitude. I hope I spelled it right. All right, and then the lesson could be that you get caught up in the emotions of wanting to hurt the person that hurt you, and you then don't achieve your goal, right? And in between, while I was trying to fight these people, instead of envisioning a way forward, right, I was losing energy, I was getting stressed, but I wasn't getting to my goal. At some point, I also thought of giving up on the whole thing because it wasn't making sense. How can a simple website give me a problem, right? So, and then once you start using your tool and you've learned your lesson, now you are calm. You're no longer put into a negative state, right, by the attack. So the forgiving part and the letting go part is where you need to get out of your negative state of, anger and bitterness and wanting to destroy the people that are scamming you, right? Because I felt scammed at the time. So, and then, so you got your lesson, right? And then you got your tool. And now you have identified the third supplier. I learned my lesson. I do it better with the third supplier, and eventually I achieve my goal. Right? So that's basically the whole thing. And you then need to work on yourself in between to get to the part where you achieve your goal. So yeah, that was the exercise that I just did with explaining the difference between moving from your current goal, from your current state to the goal that you want to achieve, right? Without so join my course, Reflect and Refine Self, which I have a lot of scenarios that I can use, but the website one was the easiest because it's recent. And yeah, I've got my website live now. You can go into my bio and join my course. Let me help you unpack what is delaying you to what is blocking you to achieve your goal. And yeah, come with your problems and let's unpack. I have a course that I've designed called Reflect and Refine Yourself, which is aimed at unpacking the blockages that are there in your life to achieve the lifestyle and improvements that you want to make in your life.